The HTTP and HTTPS protocols are very relevant to this course. These protocols define how your internet browser communicates with a web server to display your website. Keep in mind that a web page and its contents are transmitted in the form of data packets, just like any other type of file. You can think of a web server as a computer that hosts a website or web application and is configured to accept remote connections with internet users and relay data through the HTTP or HTTPS protocol. Note that HTTP stands for Hypertext Transport Protocol, while HTTPS stands for Hypertext Transport Protocol Secure. Let's start with taking a closer look at the HTTP protocol. When we type a web address into our web browser, so for example, www.google.com, our modem communicates with our internet service provider to translate this web address into a numerical IP address. This is done through DNS, domain name servers. These are administered by our ISP, or internet service provider. The domain name server is a list of domain names and their corresponding IP address. Sometimes your ISP may not be able to locate the IP in their DNS records. At this point, your ISP would take it a step further and query other authoritative DNS servers for the IP. Once the IP is found, it sends this data back to your web browser. Your web browser then sends a GET request to the IP address. And if the request is successful, the contents of the web page are delivered through data packets and displayed in your web browser. A GET request for www.google.com would look something like this. GET, and then the HTTP protocol, and the name of the host. This is the IP address for the google.com webpage. If the GET request is successful, google.com will send back packets with the HTML code for the home page. HTML is the programming language that instructs your web browser on how to present the page. It tells the browser where each object, text, images, videos, should be displayed and where they're located.